Hello, Aries, and welcome to your reading. So, I'm going to start off and just ask that if you take a quick second to like the video and subscribe if you haven't considered subscribing, or if you're new to the channel. And if you're not new to the channel, welcome back. So, let's get into your reading, Aries. What's going on for Aries? Ooh, we have what looks like a divine feminine here. There's some nudity on the card, so I'm not going to show the card. We also have here number 29, and this is from the Lenormand, and the Lenormand is very accurate. It's like the Kipper, and 29 equals 11. And on the bottom, we have a mountain. So, the first thing I heard was, you know, they're willing to climb the mountain. Now, if that's you, if you're divine feminine and you're ready to climb the mountain, or some of you I'm hearing could have Capricorn and Aries in your chart, or be dealing, with one. Like if it has to do with a boss situation, Aries can be Emperor. But I feel here like this, I take this two ways. It could be, Capricorn, excuse me. Why did I say Capricorn? I'm getting strong Aries Capricorn here. I'm doing Aries reading. So definitely take a second to go look at your chart. If you're not sure, you can go to a website that I use, justastrologythings.com, and you can put in your information. It will give you a free chart. But I see down here, I see a buck. I see a buck. And it could be another earth sign coming towards you, or it could be you literally yourself as the goat. Now, here we go again. This is weird. This is weird. You're a ram. All right. I don't know if I'm going to keep this video because so much Capricorn is coming out in it. You might be dealing with one, or you literally could be someone who has strong Aries Capricorn in your chart. But either way, Aries, you're also known as the ram. So either way, you might need to work like a Capricorn, might be dealing with one. I don't have a devil card. I haven't brought the tarot out. But we're going to top and bottom. We have the card that came out, which is about a divine feminine. And I feel a divine feminine is meant to rise, okay, and overcome some challenges and some blockages. And it might say, Aries, that you need to bring some of that Capricorn energy in to get over this mountain. You might need to act like a Capricorn to kind of just do that perseverance and keep, on your own path. It's also, I'm hearing like solo, like some of you may be working by yourself. Doesn't mean, you could do anything by yourself and work, but it just seems like it's not talking even relationships. I'm feeling there's an obstacle here that's being overcome, and behind that mountain is this. It's going to be a wish fulfillment. So I'm going to go ahead and put that out too, because once that mountain is climbed, it's you're going to conquer it, Aries, and that's what you do. You are a conqueror. But it sure wouldn't hurt to have that Capricorn energy behind it to just, drive it all the way home. That Capricorn Aries energy, it's powerful because it's very aggressively motivated, All right. I want to pull from the Wisdom of the Oracle. Give me something for Aries. Let's give Aries a great reading today, please, Spirit. Let's give Aries a great reading. Yeah, that's the blockage. You saw how my cards wanted to... That's the slip up. That's the little, like... But I'm telling you that Aries Capricorn energy, you're going to... Man, you're going to knock that mountain down quick. You're going to conquer it. That came out upright, then it flipped over. Ooh. Another four-legged animal. A change in the wind. Okay, a zebra. And then we have like a weather vane type of steeple or gazebo strapped around this zebra. Then you think of a zebra. A zebra can withstand all kind of, tough conditions, where they live at. Think about where they live at. They can take extreme conditions. And I feel like also some of you could have the metaphor of this is, battle scars, battle wounds. Like, I feel if you can tap into Aries, if you can tap into, because I'm going to say Capricorn again, if you tap into your wounding some kind of way, I feel that's going to be the ticket to overcoming. I just had something falling back at me. That might be confirmation is, I'm on the right track with this. It might be tapping into that wounding, that inner child, that's going to help the feminine in you, whether you're masculine or not, because we all have both. It's going to help the feminine in you rise above some obstacle, a challenge. And there's going to be change because you're going to get over that mountain. Now, the change that's coming in, I don't know. I feel the universe is going to maybe send you another person to help you along, or definitely the spirit, right? Because that change of wind, that just could be you can be your spirit team coming in, supporting you at this time. Because in our life cycles, we have slow periods and fast periods. And, if you've been on this earth for a decent amount of time, there's going to be times you can look back in your life where there were very slow periods in your life, and then there were very fast and productive periods. This isn't, by accident. It's all by design. So I feel that you're going to have a lot of help, whether spiritual help or otherwise, because this is number 12, which turns into 3, the Trinity, and I feel you're going to have a lot of spiritual help. It's going to lead you to the light. It's like something blocking too. Like this mountain is blocking the light. But the light is there for you. It always was. The challenge is for you to overcome it, and you will. Especially if we have Capricorn energy in there with your Aries energy. Yeah, and we have go the distance on the bottom. Like I said, once you get past this little, whatever this is, Aries, man, now this to me is Aries energy. It's fast, it's aggressive, it knows what it wants, it's fiery. That is Aries energy. And we have here 4 and 7, which is 11 again. We have 11 again. This may, Aries, put you in contact with your divine counterpart. Now I'm just channeling that intuitively. So there is something here about divine feminine energy. All right. Give me some tarot on this. Give me some tarot on this divine feminine. Spread them out there. Give me some tarot on this divine feminine. Yep, we got a masculine there. Who has a lot of love. Oh my goodness. On the bottom of the deck, Aries, 10 of Cups. All right. This is where you're completely and emotionally satisfied, content, and happy. Get this in your mind. This is what I want you to think of, Aries. This belongs to you. You see this happiness? That happiness belongs to you, Aries. And what's behind it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I there is change. There's going to be a lot of change. Right now, it's in the 5D because I go down here. I see the 7 of Wands. I see the Ace of Swords. Right now, I feel like there's clarity being attained, and I feel like there's contact in the 5D because, like I said, I think you and a masculine are in contact, or you and a feminine are in contact. Okay. All right. Yeah. Let me put this. This came out. So this is the person. They have a lot of love for you. It's water. It's just a card of Scorpio, but it can be any water sign, but they don't have to have any water at all in their chart. Just like I'm picking up a strong Capricorn in your reading, it doesn't matter. It's love. This King of Cups says, "I love you so much, but I'm not telling you. I'm just keeping it to myself." This is a loving person, but it's a reserved person as well because They don't just throw their feelings out there to everyone for someone to just trample on them. All right. So this is about a masculine and a feminine. Okay. And if you are a feminine Aries, especially if you have some Capricorn in your chart, this masculine has a lot of love for you, whether you know them or not. Because if you haven't met them, if that's the change that comes and you meet them, man, they're just going to have so much love for you. But don't expect them to say it, especially right off the bat. Not in that King of Cups energy. Yeah. Oh my God. I didn't even look at these yet. Yeah, they're going to keep it to themselves. All right. But I feel, Aries, you're very intuitive anyways, and you're going to pick up on it. Like, they might do more for you than they do for others, especially if you're in a work setting. You might be the favorite employee, employee of the month, every month, and they're watching you. Whatever you do, I don't know what it is you do, but they're watching you, whether it's online or, you can pretty much watch anybody anymore. It's not, you can watch anyone anymore. This this mountain here, what is this mountain? What's this mountain? My readings are timeless. All readings are timeless. When you find them, they're meant for you. If it keep popping up in your feed, watch it. That's what I find. If you see a reading that ends on a number, a recording, and that number pops up in your life a lot, definitely watch those readings. I tend to do that sometimes. This has a lot. So this tells me this is a lot of challenge to overcome. Um, but we have here, it's your desires, okay? So this is definitely worth climbing the ladder, Aries, if it's your desires. If it's what you really want, it's worth doing what you need to do, obviously within the laws of, limits of, you have spiritual laws, okay? You have laws, but it's saying here, definitely, this is something worth climbing that mountain. It's something worth putting the effort in. Here's that Aries energy, that Emperor. Like I said, this is the masculine. I feel also for some of you, when you're dealing with a counterpart, remember the way, I don't want to get into all this, but if you're dealing with a counterpart, the way to attract the counterpart is to have fun all the time. And that means, you can't be in a waiting energy, and you can't be in a depressed energy. You can't be in an energy of separation consciousness, because that feeds that feeds separation, that feeds the fear, that doesn't feed the love side of the connection. So if you are dealing with a counterpart, it's very important, Aries, to do what you love, do what makes you happy, live in the moment, because that's really when the gifts get showered upon you. When you're raising your vibration, you're doing your thing, you're following, you know, your wish fulfillment, okay? When you're following that path, that's the path that leads you to your counterpart. And I can't stress that enough. Even people that I work with on a daily basis, and they go through this, you've got to work on your happiness, and that starts within. That starts way before love, like, I should say love relationship, but physical relationships, like, you know, masculine and feminine relationships, not like parent-child relationships. This is something that it's a joy that comes from within, like it's a great joy for you, you know? Do those things that bring you great joy, and those are the things that bring your divine counterpart. In this reading, the story seems to be a divine feminine who's overcoming the challenge to be with their masculine. But it goes both sides. Trust me on this. When it comes to divine counterparts, you need to be in that space where you're loving yourself and you're doing things that make you feel joy and happiness. And that's not things to distract you. So an example of that would be, do something that just brings you utter joy. If it's, let's say if it's something with animals and you're doing something with animals, but a distraction would be like going and spending money you don't have to shop, or overeating or indulging or something like that. That would be a negative way of distracting yourself to making yourself think you're happy, think that you're feeling good, but it's really just an adrenaline spike, an adrenaline rush, and it's not peaceful contentment within the soul. Do things that make your soul happy, and that's the connection between the divine counterparts. Yeah, it's just waiting here. Look, there's going to be, when you meet this person, you may not have met this person either, because like I said, I believe this person is the change. I don't know how you meet them. They could be your boss. Okay, it's going to be different, but you're going to meet the person. And the way to do it is to just, and spend time meditating. All right. Taking care of your physical health, get your diet, your exercise, mind, body, soul. You're set up to meet a divine counterpart, which means you got to be running pretty efficiently, but not 100%. Nothing's 100%, but you got to be working on yourself, mind, body, soul. And I see that being done here. Yeah. Yeah. You're going to do it. With this, you're not going to sabotage yourself. Because to me, the Seven of Swords in the reverse and this Ten of Swords in the reverse, you're not going to sabotage yourself. And you may be in the spotlight too, okay? And if you were thinking of doing something in the spotlight, it'd be very successful. All right. And it could also be saying, if you've been thinking about doing something in the spotlight, don't sabotage yourself. There's a lot of success here to be had, a lot of recognition. And that's what I believe this is, what you don't see. Maybe some of you got some stage fright if you were going to start a channel, or you got, I understand that. That's why I don't put my face on camera. I'm a very shy person. One day I probably will. That might be one of my things. But whatever your challenge is, leave it in the comment. What's your challenge you're trying to overcome? Give me one for that. Yeah. Okay. All right. So this would also say, by reserving your energy only for the higher good, right? Because this Knight of Wands reverse on the bottom of the deck, this Knight of Swords in the reverse, and the outcome right here would be telling me, reserve your energy. Pay attention to how you give your energy. Okay, so for instance, don't be harsh and cruel. Don't cut people off quickly. Don't be impulsive on your decisions. Think about it. Take time to think about it. Don't make hasty decisions. And that was the first thing that came to me in spirit, was when I saw this card and this card. Don't make hasty decisions. Think about them. And you do think, but you're also an action sign. And when you get it in your mind, you go, and that's it. And you see that goal. But what it's saying here is, before you go, think about this strategy. Aries, you're a strategizer. Strategize this. Okay? Make a plan. This is going to work in your favor by doing so. Yeah. This is what you don't have. This is what you have to gain, though, by doing so, and money, and a wife, or a husband, okay? Stability, okay? Either way. Because I'm picking up on both energies. There's a divine feminine and a divine masculine. These counterparts want to be together, and like in a very, like in a loving relationship, okay? And if it's not in any sort of romantic relationship, it's going to be like a very close working together relationship. Like, you guys are going to be very, very close and make a lot of money. It's a wish fulfillment to be had. Okay. We have the World card here. Things are about to happen for you. And I just can't help but feel internet vibes. Like, if you got a talent, Aries, put it out there. If you're good at something, put it out there. Do you know Aries are natural born teachers? The Aries people are great teachers. There really are people who can do and people who can teach. And we need both. We do. And you're a teacher. And naturally, you're just a teacher. But this is what's waiting. If the right decision is made, boy, does it pay off. Because this star card turns around. This Two of Cups turns around. I say that it pays off to work on yourself in a big, big way. Like, it's the payoff of your lifetime. It's the payoff of a lifetime. because you get everything you want. Now you tell me what's better than that. Not even hitting the lottery. If you have the lottery where you're at, that's not even better than that. Change in the wind. Yeah, that's the choice. That's the choice. Okay. So you will have some thinking to do, right? Um, Empty out your closet is what I'm hearing with this, okay? We have Aquarius energy, air sign energy, but it's also thinking and it's emotions. Okay, you've got some stuff. You need to empty your closet on a few things. Okay, that's also part of doing your self work. And I don't mean to trigger anyone, but I've had a very hard life, and I know that if I can survive it, being if you knew who I was as a kid, I was not a person who could survive much. And boy, am I strong now. And I see that here. Use that pain from the past to get over that mountain and to conquer those fears of whatever this gift you have, Aries, to share with the rest of us on this planet. Put a strategy, because I'm hearing strategy with this card. Put a strategy, a plan, and work your plan. Write it down, get it out, write it on paper or something. Get it out, say it to God, the universe, which you believe in. I believe in God, so I say God, but you get it out there. Oh my gosh, yes. And that's what you get. Oh my gosh. Aries, look. You get a 9 of Cups. The 10 of Cups was on the bottom of the deck. Remember the 10 of Cups? And you get everything. You guys get the dogs, the cats, the kids, the house, the cars, the properties. And you love each other. Well, damn. And you guys get along great. That's what happens from doing the work. That's what happens from doing the work. Then love comes walking in. This Knight of Cups is like, remember, we already had the King of Cups come out first. All right. But it starts out as a beautiful romance. And I think love at first sight or on the first date, they may realize you're very special. I'm here, like you're legendary. You are a legend. You're not the average. You're rare. You're like that rare Pokemon that just gotta have it, right? There's not a lot like you. Yeah, you're a godsend. You're a godsend, and this person is a godsend to you. It's all orchestrated by that. So, Aries, that's what I have for you. Don't forget to like the video, thumbs up, and subscribe. I love you. Namaste.